Oh, if only my camera would stay up on this bloody holes and mince thing. Okay, there we go. I'm going to start off with Rayman 3D, as this was the first game to get delivered and the first game I played. It's got some negative views, especially from Endgamer. They were very harsh on it. And yeah, I don't see why they were, really. I mean, I like this, that the 3DS games have got these little pictures on the side. I mean, one of Endgamer's faults with it was bad frame rate, but I've only witnessed a bad frame rate once. Just once. And that was for like half a second, and it was barely noticeable like that. And I'm quite away through the... Well, I wouldn't say I'm quite away through the game now, but I've been playing it for a few hours now. And I've just not seen any real problems with it. It's nice, the action's smooth and silky. The sound is awesome. The music is just wonderful. And the controls are just perfecto with that slider thingy. You can control it well. It's a bit weird to use the B and Y buttons for jump and attack. With the A and... Is it the Y button? The one on the very left. The A button gets used for swimming. But once you get your head around that, it's alright. Rayman 3D is worth getting if you like your 3D adventure games. It really is, even if you played it loads of times before. It's still a great game. There's not really much wrong with it, really. Well, I don't think there's much wrong with it. 3D's better than what Endgamer says. I mean, Endgamer was a bit very, very mean. I think the person who reviewed it for them was a Rayman hater. Personally. And also, I wonder what's the dealio with this. What's with the holes in the case? What's going on there? But then again, when you look at the Nintendogs holes in the case, it's full of cats and dogs. I love that. I want to see more of that, quite frankly. Ah, Nintendo, I've got to claim those points. I can almost get my Virtual Console Super SNES controller. Hooray! Only like 750 points away from it. Anyway, this came today and I've been playing around with it for a while. Got the Dalmatian, called it Measles. And I think it's good. I mean, I've got the Deutschland and Friends version for the DS, and well, there's not really too much difference between the two, but it's still good and enjoyable. The animals are cute as all hell. 3D works very well in it. Going walks are quite fun. You know, it's a lot different. What can you really say about Nintendogs game? It's cute, it's cuddly. If you like Nintendogs, then it's worth getting, I suppose. And I do like Nintendogs, so it was worth getting for me. And I've seen a very fat cat in it. I'm not going to buy that fat cat. And of course, it's one of the games that you can use those augmented reality cards as well. Hope more games get to use those. They're quite a neat idea. The kittens now also included. Yes, they are, and they are so adorable. Would I say this is worth getting? Yes, I would, but only if you like this kind of game. If you like the original Nintendogs and Cats, pick this one up as well. They're both very enjoyable games. Naturally, I like Rayman 3D a lot more. They're still good. And Nintendogs just does not want to stand up by itself. Damn it. And yes, these are the only two games I get. I did have Pilot Wings on pre-order, but I cancelled that to get this. Don't know if I'll get Pilot Wings, really. I may go again third one on Monday. I might probably be Street Fighter, I suppose, if I can see it. If not, I'll probably just... I don't know, I might buy Lego Star Wars, actually. Who knows? And look, one thing I do also want to quickly say, the cases are different, they're a lot thinner. I'll just grab a DS game. Okay, we've got DS game. Look at the thinness of these cases. And let me just grab an American DS game. Bring in good old Starfy. You know, they're pretty... I mean, they're just as thin as the American cases now. That's pretty cool. It also means you can store a lot more on your shelf. Bye bye Pokemon. Back you go with the other 3 Pokemon games. And there's my early views on the games. I suppose I could give a quick view on these, I suppose. It's awesome. Yay, that landed right in my cradle. I love this cradle as well. One thing I'll quickly say about the cradle, very useful. I always put my 3DS in it when I'm just leaving it to stop playing. I just let it charge up in the cradle. God, I love that thing. Anyway, they're my early thoughts. They're not exactly the most informative things ever, but yeah, what can you do? I don't know. I don't care. That's my 3DS. That's my early thoughts.